Sorry, the standard for men just got raised. I went on a date last night. He's gonna see this, and that's what makes it all the more funny. I'm going on a girls trip in like 2 weeks for my birthday, and he was like, oh, what do you want for your birthday? And I was like, oh, nothing, I'm going on a girls trip. And he was like, give me your phone. Takes my phone, opens my Venmo, scans my fucking Venmo thing, and Venmos me $300 with the caption, so men don't buy you drinks in Miami. That is literally insane, but why do I love it?
Yeah, guys, now you have to pay your girlfriend money so she doesn't cheat on you with some random stranger. Isn't that great? But ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Fresh from the oven, guys. Women have increased their standards. This happened this morning because we don't have enough of that. So we'll take a look at these videos. Now, in all honesty, I think this woman is lying. There's no man that Venmo'd her $300. She just wants to act all arrogant on TikTok, so all the boss babes watch this and go, yes, queen, I'm gonna increase my standards as well, because that's what they do for the average man. Meanwhile, for the bad boy, they go sleep with him and spread their legs without him having to pay $5. But anyway, nothing new under the sun, guys. Let's move on to this other clip, and then we'll have an article story as well. Now, this woman, guys, we covered her yesterday or the day before. And what she did is she texted a chat. She couldn't help herself, guys. She, cold sweat running down her forehead. So she had to text that chat. And now she's making this video. Moment of weakness coming right up. Okay, let's watch it, guys. And please like and subscribe to support the channel so we can get bigger. Just like a wiener. But now let's get started.
All right, I've had a good day. Then I decided to try to choose my own stuff. Churro, birria, burrito. I literally just picked the first thing that was on my DoorDash. Guys, I texted him.
And she's gonna eat while recording, which, as you know, is my favorite thing. Now, in the last video, she wasn't eating while recording. I was getting a bit worried, a bit upset, but no, she's back to eating, thank God.
I texted him. I texted that motherfucker. It's as good as it looks. I texted him out of a moment of weakness, okay? Sue me. Fucking A. Moment of weakness. And I said something stupid. I can't even be bothered to tell you what it was because, seriously, I can't even go back and look. It will be forever erased from my memory from here on out. Basically, I think I went straight to the point and I was like, listen, I wish I could read my drunk brain 30 minutes ago. I said something along the lines of fucking sorry right now. Listen, I thought you were pulling away, so I pulled away. And I know that long term this is not going to be anything special, but I enjoyed my time with you.
Oh, it's so funny. So we have the full package, crying herself to sleep, drinking boxed wine, and while intoxicated, chasing chads. It's the full package, guys. And notice how, so this is the treatment that chads get, right? The simps, they have to chase, they have to text, they have to plan dates, they have to buy bouquets of flowers. Meanwhile, the chads, they don't even text these women, guys. They don't even try. They just stand there looking pretty, and these women go and smash them. So this woman already had S3X with him, or they went on a date or something like this. And now she's texting him. Hey, I know this is not going to be long term, but, can you please pump and dump me? Please, Char, can you please give me a bit of that wiener, please? That's the treatment that chads get. And then women, guys, it's this very same woman, where you see her, has been on TikTok complaining about where are all the good men. Why aren't they putting in any effort? Well, because we're not incentivized in any way. You give the juju away to some dude who doesn't even care to text you, and then you complain that men don't want to pay $200 on a first date, and they are dusties because they want to get to know you in a park. Notice how it doesn't make any sense whatsoever, guys.
Something like that. And then he was like, well, I enjoyed my time with you as well, and I'm sorry that this and this and this happened, blah, blah, blah. Excuses, okay? I was like, okay, I don't really give a fuck about your excuses. I'm not trying to date you. You're not gonna be my boyfriend anytime soon.
Oh no.
You're not gonna be my boyfriend, period. That's what I meant.
Oh wow. Oh no, he's not gonna be your boyfriend. he couldn't care less. He couldn't give less of a stinky, big, warm shit that you're not gonna be his girlfriend. He doesn't want a run-through 304 as a girlfriend. He just wants to have S3X, and that is if you measure up to the other hose that she has wrapped around his finger, right? You're in no place to be making conditions, right? You don't have the cards, as Trump said.
I'd say, like, I'm desperate right now. How are we gonna handle this, you know? I had a moment of weakness, and he was like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, I'm good.
By the way, guys, I like how she says a moment of weakness, as if she hasn't been doing this for the last decade.
Didn't know you were gonna be eager beaver. Now I'm turned off, you know? I was like, you can come over here, I have 30 minutes of this video, like, fucking movie with my roommate. I was like, no. No. This was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you were either gonna fucking take it, or you're never gonna see me again. And he was like...
I fucking hell.
He was like... I didn't answer. He goes, well, I'll pay half, like, the Uber if you want to come over here. Do you work tomorrow? I said, sir, I don't work tomorrow. But I don't really feel like I'm in the mood to Uber that far away. Are you kidding me? And for half? Are you kidding?
Yeah, by the way, notice the commitment of Char. It's not about 50-50 on the date. No. It's about 50-50 on an Uber so he can pump her, right? It's like, guys, it's like a discount 304 where this woman is for Chads, right? It's like, alright, I'll pay $20 for half an Uber so you can get here and I can pump you. It's cheaper than a 304, alright. And she's even thinking about it, you know?
Be like, I'll pay the Uber there and back. He said, I'll pay half. Absolutely not.
Yeah, you're not
And then I said,
worth more.
I was like, I'm not in the mood to Uber that far away. He goes, all good. No response. I mean, like, I didn't text back after. I'm like...
Yeah, all good, because he doesn't give a shit. You're one of probably 15 to 20 hoes, and he's honestly not willing to pay, because this other one, 304, will get him for free. Like, you're really not worth anything. What you're worth, your whole body, personality, history, culture, you're worth half an Uber. That's what you're worth. And only on the way there. After he pumps you, he'll dump you, and then you figure it out. That's what you're worth. That's your whole lineage. That's what it's worth, you cheap 304. What a disgrace, guys, to her family. Can you imagine this is your daughter? Oh my hell. I'd honestly, guys, unalive myself at that point. I've played my cards too wrong to end up with a daughter like this.
Bullet dodged. Why did I do that? That was God looking out right there. Funny story. That's what I'm dealing with, guys. Men who want to pay half the Uber.
She's waving the white flag. So you couldn't see it, but she was waving the napkin, as in waving the white flag. Hilarious. Well, then, actually, it's not hilarious. It's quite sad, guys. It's very sad. Now,
Listen.
let's go back to this scene. So let me mute it. Let's say this one. Not bad, right? Not a bad-looking woman. Some nice knockers, if you ask me. Well, I'm an enjoyer of pretty much all knockers. But, you know, good-looking. Wouldn't say bad-looking. But just a massive 304, guys. This is a person on one of the lowest echelons in society. This is the guys, it's not even the equivalent of a 304, because 304s, you know, take more money. They're more expensive. This is beneath a 304. And also the character, there's probably not a single 304 in this woman's state that has a worse personality than this one. You know? Like, I'm telling you guys, this is a 0 out of 10 in terms of dating prospects. My hell. But now, I can't imagine why she's single, guys. I can't imagine why. Now, let's go to this one, guys, that is also raising her standards.
So, I have a question to my boys and girlies on Hinge, Tinder, the dating apps, like the usual shit. What are we doing? Because I swear, all I do is match with people, swipe on people, and then when you actually do get a match and find someone, decent looking, they don't message you. Like, no one has sent me a message. Like, is this just a game now? Do we have these dating apps like just for fun? Like, I don't get it, because if this is what the dating world is like, then I am actually screwed. Excuse Milo, she's having a moment.
Okay, you can go fuck yourself for all weak hair. Now, Ampu, can you please translate what this dog was telling in dog language? Oh no, I'm not saying that on the channel. Oh my hell, this dog. But anyway, gentlemen, she doesn't get it. I don't get it, she says. Why aren't men chasing me? I don't get it. I mean, outside these 47 that are texting me want to go on a date, but they're not attractive, so they're invisible. But why aren't chads dating me and wanting to meet up with me? I don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm a 3 out of 10 on the best day of my life, and all these chads that are 9 out of 10, they don't want to meet up. Such a mystery, guys. You know, can somebody call a detective over here to figure this one out? But we have the usual, right? A woman trying to date, way out of her league, trying to buy things she cannot afford. And then, of course, the entitlement, right? Being extremely mad and upset that these chads won't pay her attention. I mean, these women deserve so little, guys. You'll say I'm mean and I'm bad, but trying to be as objective as I can, these women deserve so little. They don't even deserve an overweight, balding at 20 years guy to show them any more than 2 minutes of attention. They don't deserve it. But now, let's go to our article story, guys. Found out the guy I'm talking to has slept with models. And this is written by 837373891. So I don't know where this person has a username that is his phone number. I might just, you know, call her, ask her about her day or something. Well, there's her number, guys. You can check her out if you want. I thought my confidence had gotten better, but I feel nauseous right now. I'm pretty-ish, but not the sexy blonde tan bikini model type. Like maybe a 7. More for some people, depending on their type. I'm at a good BMI, but not toned, or with exceptional assets, lol. So she doesn't have exceptional boobs, which for me that's a red flag. That's a nick, guys. That's a nick of mine. I met this guy and the chemistry was great. So they did some chemistry studies. Oh no, right, chemistry is what they call this bullshit energy that nobody understands and nobody can put into words. I had a really good time with him and he was so sweet. I've had some issues which have meant I haven't been able to see him, though he wanted to again. I didn't expect him to keep in touch, but he will send a WhatsApp but then not reply for days. And of course, she is dating him, right? The guy who doesn't reply for days. Guys, of course. And now I found out he's been with several gorgeous models with incredible bodies, and I just feel so embarrassed and disgusted by my own luck. So you see the type of men they're dating, guys. It's just always the same. I'm getting even tired. It's like the same story. I mean, not tired honestly, because it's hilarious. But yeah, it gets a bit frustrating that you're always dating the same type of man. So this is a man extremely attractive. He can literally sleep with models and multiple of them, probably a 10 out of 10 men. And he also doesn't reply as often. Of course, you moron. You're way out of his league. You're a 7, that is according to your own words. You're probably a 6 or a 5. And you're dating a 10. Well, dating. He's just... You are his side dish on a Tuesday night because he happens to be bored. That's what you are. But let's continue with the story, guys. Let's see why he didn't commit. Oh my. ETA found out through a mutual friend. I've known of this guy for a while because of his friend. But we spoke for the first time at her birthday dinner and he invited me to get a drink after that. And then we went to his... Oh, and you're not gonna say anything more? And he banged you from the behind like a pig. Why do they omit this, guys? Do they think we're not gonna catch up? He saw you again. It was a Tuesday night. He didn't have a better plan. And this is the level of commitment that chads show, right? He invited me to get a drink after that. And then we went to his place. That's it. Hey, bitch. Wanna go out for a drink later? I'll even pay it. I'll even pay $7 for your little shitty drink. okay, now that you're a bit drunk, do you want to go back in my place and I can treat you like a somewhat better version of a sex doll? Oh yes, please, please do. And then she goes, gets banged, and now he's not replying to WhatsApp. These women, guys, I don't have words, honestly. They're so stupid. He spoke a lot about wanting to see me again, but I have the impression he sleeps with a lot of women, and so I don't know if he's even wanting anything serious, and it's not the right time to ask. Do you see this, guys? I mean, they're so stupid. Stevie Wonder can see through this, you moron. Of course he's not looking for anything serious, you stupid... Not even a bimbo, you stupid bastard. You're a retard. My hell, do I hate stupidity, guys? I really hate it. I can't live with it. My hell. For real. Okay, can you show this article to like 6-year-old and ask him what does he think? Do you think this man is interested? Do you think these people will have a relationship? Ask this to a literal 6-year-old and see how he replies. Freaking hell, guys. Let's read some of the comments. If he's attracted to you, he's attracted to you. I've been with women who most people will rate as extraordinarily attractive, but they're not really the ones I got most hung up on. That's not the advice that you should be giving right now. It's not about whether he finds you attractive. It's about, look, he's treating you like a sex doll. Do you want to be a sex doll? If you want, say it outright. I want the title of this article to be, I am a sex doll. I am a piece of meat. And found out the guy I'm talking to has slept with models. I want you to wear that label on your fucking forehead, alright, you hoe? I want it to be on your Facebook bio, so your whole family can see it. Tattoo it on your forehead. Stupid dumbass female dogs, guys. Honestly, you shouldn't compare yourself to random women from his past. They aren't your competition. Yeah, you're not a competition because you're not even in the race. That's how meaningless you are. Although, how did you even find out? Yada yada bullshit, I don't care how she found out. Another one. Talking about tens and whatever not. Alright, let's see this one. Wait up now. Absolutely not. I know a guy who sells art to rich people. He's super handsome, tall, the whole thing, constantly goes on parties with models everywhere and has a good time. But you know why he dated me? So it's another woman that loves being a piece of meat. Because I was warm, genuine, and cared about him as a person. Plus, I am kinda freaky in bed. That didn't hurt either. And I am far from looking like a model. If he liked you and you had a great time, keep the conversation going and just meet up again. Don't compare yourself to these other better looking people. Just because they are better looking in your eyes doesn't mean they make a better fit for this guy. So enjoy it and use this time to build a connection. He may surprise you with his choices, haha. No, he's not. He's not gonna surprise you with his choices. You're gonna end up crying like a toddler. Probably a week from now. The only connection is between this guy's wiener and your ham wallet. Alright, you dirty 304. Doesn't mean they make a better fit for this guy than you. You are not, again, you are not trying to be a fit for this man. This man doesn't see you as a fit at all. How can these people be so deluded, guys? I really don't understand it. Like, am I some sort of genius for being able to see this through? Am I top 10 people in the world IQ-wise? You know? I really don't get it. These women are so retarded. And then it's these very same women who show up on the internet and tell us, why aren't men putting in more effort? Why aren't men fighting over me? I am the prize. You're not a prize. You're beneath a prostitute. Like, again, you are one of the most miserable people in this society. And men know this, alright? Especially men of that high caliber. They know this. You can maybe fool a simp. Maybe. Although simps are starting to wisen up and even they don't want to touch the public toilet. But, you know, especially these guys that are so high above. My hell, dude, they are not considering you as an option. Again, what you are to them is like a dirty side dish that they may eventually touch if they're really hungry, okay? If you catch him on a Wednesday night, he's a bit drunk, you know, he doesn't care, maybe he'll have his fun with you for 15 minutes, paying half of the Uber, and then he'll send your ass back home and probably never text you again. But hey, if that's what you ladies are settling for, go for it. You know, luckily enough, I'm not on the dating apps, guys. I'm not dating these harpies, so I don't care what you do. If you want to be a piece of meat, congratulations. Just, you know, wear it with honor. Don't lie to us that you're this hopeless romantic looking for love. So tired of that narrative. But anyway, gentlemen, I've insulted enough. I have my quota of insults fulfilled for the day. So I think we'll leave it right here, so I don't get the channel perma-banned if I continue. So, like and subscribe, guys, if you enjoy the content, if you enjoy people cussing like sailors. I mean, I think I have the right to, guys. This is reasonable crash out, right? So do that, guys. Have a good rest of the day, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.